Hey everybody, it's Moonhawk, also known as Danny Ritzloff, and
Koi Fresco or Vishuddha.
so I'm excited to have Koi here to ask him a few questions since we've been friends for so long. He's inspired me
I'm gonna ask you questions
vlogging.
too. I'm gonna ask you questions too.
So he inspired me to start vlogging, and I kind of had a few things to ask him. I figured I would ask it on a vlog Q&A.
Good, because then everyone out there can use this advice as well to start their channels if they want to start creating content. I think I told you like a year ago to start uploading, so it took him a year, but he did it. That's the big thing. He took the first step. That's the hardest part.
I did ask on Instagram for people to throw questions our way. I got a bunch of those. Oh yeah. So when and why did you decide to start vlogging and become so passionate about it?
Cut a long story short, I pretty much, when I went to jail, I have a video on my channel if you guys ever want to go check it out. When I got out of jail, that's when I really felt like I missed out on some of life, and I had a lot to make up, not just to myself, but to the people around me, you know, my mom, people that helped me through my situation. So I ended up moving out to LA. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. You know, I was working 40 hours a week in a restaurant, but it just wasn't working out, and my heart wasn't there, and I really always tried to be with my intuition. Initially, I met a friend who made YouTube videos. They inspired me because they said, they followed my Twitter and they saw my tweets, and I was always tweeting about spiritual stuff. And they're like, you should talk about what you tweet about. Why don't you make videos about it? I owe a lot to that person because I'd never had that thought even like remotely touch my mind. You know? So that's a big thing, is sometimes the universe kind of synchronistically putting situations in our lap. But for me, it was just about committing to investing in a camera. So I finally did that. Got the camera.
Whether being practical is important, or like following your dreams.
Basically, do I want to take a risk and like figure out what I'm doing in my life, or I just want to keep working? Yeah. It was, for me, it was just like, I need to stop, you know, hiding from this potential. Once I uploaded that first video, I knew that that was what I wanted to do the rest of my life. That was a big shift for me, was recognizing that, oh, so this is what the universe has planned for me.
Yeah, that's self-awareness.
Yeah, yeah.
What I love about your channel is that it promotes self-awareness. It's like a yearbook almost.
Yeah, exactly.
You look back in your school yearbooks from when you were a child.
Yeah, like scrapbooks and
you
stuff.
You look at the first one, and like, oh my gosh, I've grown so much.
And that's the thing, is just keep going with it, keep letting it take you where it needs to take you.
Great answer.
Thank you.
Okay, so how did you guys meet?
How did we meet?
I get asked this all the time, so I figured we should answer it here. A friend of ours named Dustin Thomas.
Yeah, oh, Dustin.
Yeah, shout out to Dustin, love you, brother. He was like, man, you should meet Koi. I went to Venice. I visited Venice with Dakota.
Yeah, that was the first time we met.
Dakota was like, you have to meet this guy, Koi.
Yeah.
And as we were on the way to your house, I was like, wait a second, I think this is the same Koi that Dustin told me I had to meet. We've been best buds ever since.
Yeah, and you've always had the most amazing energy, so I think it was instantly knowing. I mean, I think you know too, when the universe puts friends in your lap, or when people that you can see helping you grow, you're like, oh, okay, I kind of intuitively know that. You know? Plus, what helped was you always would be driving the truck through Venice all the time, so you'd always stop by for like 10 minutes or so, and then when we went to Dustin's concert, we'd see each other.
Like past his house every day, so it made it really easy.
Literally, the street that I live on was where his route took him from Santa Barbara all the way to LA, like on my street about a block away. So
I may or may not have taken some extended breaks. Oh, this is a question from me.
Oh, good question.
Since I think you give great advice, if you look back into the past in your videos and vlogs, what do you think is the worst advice you've ever given?
God, it's such a hard question. When the first year of making videos, I was really kind of just talking about a lot of the stuff that I wasn't practicing so much. It started growing more when I really started getting into taking the philosophies and reading about it stuff. But more so, I was just sharing stuff that I found interesting. So I was kind of just going off the word of some of the other teachers I was following. You know, I was just kind of
studying something.
Yes, exactly.
This is what I've learned.
Yeah. But it wasn't me thinking, what do I think about this? It was just me kind of forwarding and kind of regurgitating. You know, Ram Dass always says, the best teachers are the ones who can repeat what their guru taught them the best. You know, I was just kind of repeating what they were saying because they're a teacher saying it, you know, or because someone was saying it. So it wasn't really my advice. It was just kind of, it was lacking that personal self, that my own experiences. So I'm sure some of the stuff I said in my first year, back watch now and completely disagree with. Take everything with a grain of salt. You know, if these teachings help you, great, but also do your own research. You need to go read more books, go listen to older teachers who've been around for a lot longer. And people ask me, you know, where do you find this stuff out? And it's just Google. Google is a guru too. And that goes for any teaching, you know, it helps a lot.
Would you say that you're more street smart or book smart?
book smart. I'm not very street smart at all. My partner is really street smart. She's a traveler, so she'll help me out a lot.
Yeah.
She's good at pointing out where I don't know what I'm talking about with street smart stuff, which is amazing because I need to learn how to be more street smart. Yeah. I'm just naive. I try to be positive, but almost to a fault.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like, oh, everything's gonna be fine, and then like come back and the house is burnt down. It's really true. You have to be realistic, and that's what I have to work on, is embracing that realism. You know, I talk about non-attachment a lot on my channel, but that requires having a kind of neutral vantage, not too positive, not too negative, but just kind of in the middle. Yeah. And my problem is that I always want to just think that everything's going to be hunky-dory 24/7,
I've always been accused of that. Always kind of like giving people or things the benefit of a doubt.
Yeah, I used to leave my motorcycle helmet downstairs on my motorcycle, and I was like, oh, no one would take it, and then I go down one day and it's gone. So yeah, you gotta.
Dang.
Now what do? I still want to think the best, but now I bring the helmets up.
I always hear people talking about success. Mm-hmm. What does success mean to you?
Happiness.
What's success in like Koi's future with his channel and his?
I mean, for me, like, all I really want to do is be happy and continue sharing information with other people and teaching people and evolving my own practice. So if I can do those things simultaneously, then I consider that success.
Do it forever, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think really when it comes down to it is just having, say, you know, a place that you enjoy living, food that you don't have to worry about buying, and then being able to do what you love for a living is a success on this material plane. You know, obviously, success on the spiritual plane is a paradoxical thing to say at all. If you can start to actually break through that societal mold, then that's
success is like limitless.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if I can work on something I love until the day I die, that's success.
Exactly. Yeah. So to be able to do what you love is really what I see it as. But to do so,
to be able to physically do it too.
Yeah.
That's
and it's not just doing what you love, but actually embodying what you love, which can sometimes be hard. You know, continuing to love what you do when it's work, when it's like your income in a certain way. So if you can find that balance, that's really success in a lot of ways.
Totally.
Really good questions. What's the title of this video gonna be?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah, I'll have to think of something good. What's your favorite flower?
Sunflower.
What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? Pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah, vegan pizza.
What's your favorite kind of smoothie?
Acai superfood smoothies that have like goji berries, acai.
Nice.
Vegan protein. Yeah, so it's like
great.
It's my favorite. And blueberries, so anything that has acai and blueberries and bananas, I think is.
Nice.
What's your favorite flower?
My favorite flower is a plumeria.
Plumeria.
It's a beautiful Hawaiian flower.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food, bananas.
Bananas.
I love bananas.
Bananas are amazing.
They're so good.
What's your favorite smoothie?
Affordable. Oh, my favorite smoothie. My favorite smoothie is almond milk, bananas, blueberries, strawberries, acai, cacao powder, maca powder, sacha inchi protein powder, a little bit of spirulina, and a little bit of almond butter.
That sounds good.
A tiny bit of cinnamon.
You have to make that for me sometime.
Oh yeah, I'll make it. I'll put a recipe up. You like Harry Potter, right?
I love Harry Potter.
Did you like the books or the movies more?
It depends on, I don't know. I love movies just because they bring something to life in a visual way.
The books after the movies is fun too.
Yeah.
Now you can visualize it.
I mean, books are always going to be more detailed, but I just, I have more of a reaction when I'm watching the movies just because it's like the visual aspect has always been more.
It's that ASMR quality.
Exactly. Which house do you think you belong to?
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor?
Yeah. How about you?
I think we're Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
How'd you get the name Moonhawk?
Oh man, I think I'm gonna do a whole
video on it. Yeah, never ignore that question.
Alright you guys, so if you aren't already following Koi, make sure you check out his link in the description below to his YouTube channel. And if you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe to my channel and like, comment the video, and all the links to my social media platforms will be in the description below.
Perfect. Thank you, brother.
Ram Ram.
Ram Ram.